All right, guys, today is only going to be 3 movements, but it is not an easy workout. So move number 1 is going to be your dumbbell or your kettlebell swings. So you are grabbing that weight, feet are a little bit wider than the shoulders, and then your hips push back. So you notice it's not a squat, it's more like a deadlift to start. So my hips go back, slight bend in the knees, and then my hips go forward as I start to drive that weight up to the ceiling, and my chest is nice and tall, even at the bottom of that swing. So hip hinge, and then we pop it up. Hip hinge, pop it up. So that is gonna be your kettlebell swing. Of course, your home version today could be several options. So you could grab a backpack, I've shown you before. Hold the handle of the backpack with something heavier, books inside it, and you're doing those swings with that backpack. You could grab 2 water jugs that you might have at home. You can also grab a bucket. Maybe not even using the handle of the bucket, but the sides of the bucket. You could put something heavy in that bucket and do those swings with that. So find what you can use at home. And then we have our weighted step-ups. So this is gonna be on a bench or a box or a ledge or steps, a chair even. Just find a stable surface at home that works for you. And you're gonna push through that heel, step to the top, and then step right back down. And you're trying to use that glute with each step. So at home, if you could find a chair, that would be a good stable surface for you. So find something that works, but is also challenging in terms of the height. If you have nothing that you can use at home for those step ups, then I'm gonna have you do walking lunges. And so if you're doing a weighted or body weight walking lunge, you just have those weights to the side and you're doing a regular walking lunge instead of those step ups. Third movement here is gonna be your regular body weight push-up. So the goal and the challenge is to keep practicing depth in your push-ups. So what I mean by depth is your chest comes to the ground, elbows are at a 45-degree angle. So you notice I'm not pushing wide here. A lot of people do push-ups like this. You want your hands closer to the body. Elbows are 45 degrees. So they're not all the way in and they're not all the way wide. So practice that depth in your push-up, eventually getting your chest to the ground. But a great option would be to take your push-ups up to a coffee table, a bench, a chair, something a little bit higher up. You're hinged forward at the hip, or you're not hinged at the hip. You're in that straight plank position. You come all the way down, try to get that chest to the edge of that box or bench, and all the way up. And I want you to practice your incline push-ups here versus ending up doing push-ups on the knees. Those are those 3 movements today, you guys. Have fun.